Welcome back to the Out for Blood 2020 quiz. I hope you enjoyed the movies. Now it's time for some answers. So let's have a look at round 1, horror movie trivia. Question 1. Around Christmas 2017 on Twitter, a director was asked if their movie was a Christmas movie. The director jokingly answered, "Let's see, there's a man with a white beard, multiple deer, a fireplace, a bunch of snowflakes, and a guy named Chris goes down a dark hole. I'd say go for it." I asked you to tell me the movie they were talking about and a bonus point for the director. And the answer was, of course, Get Out by Jordan Peele. So that's 1 point for each of those. 1 point for Get Out and 1 point for Jordan Peele. Question 2. What 1987 film follows the story of two brothers, Michael and Sam, and their new half-vampire friend, Star, as they try to stop Michael from going full vampire by tracking down and killing the head of the vampire clan? The answer is Lost Boys. That's 1 point. Question 3. Who paints the picture of Dorian Gray? The answer is Basil Hallward, and that's 1 point. Question 4. In Hebrew, Babadook means he's waiting for sure, he's near for sure, he's coming for sure, or he's in the shadows for sure. The answer is C, he's coming for sure. Question 5. Which of the following horror films were nominated for an Oscar for Best Picture? I said more than one option is possible, and that's important because the answer was, in fact, all of them. Black Swan, The Exorcist, Jaws, Silence of the Lambs, The Sixth Sense and Get Out were all nominated for Best Picture for an Oscar. So that's 1 point in total if you get all of them. Okay, round 2, anagrams. So here are the answers. Question 6, Heights Inn, was in fact The Shining. Question 7, Job Faye Dinners, was in fact Jennifer's Body. Question 8, Her Goth No Nightlight, was actually Let the Right One In. Question 9, A Clairvoyant Armpit, was actually Paranormal Activity. And question 10, Artery Hide, was in fact Hereditary. So you'll get 1 point for each of those answers. Round 3, Who Said That? Question 11. Who said this? A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. I asked you to name the character, the movie and the actor for a bonus point. So, this was said by Hannibal Lecter, played by Anthony Hopkins from Silence of the Lambs. I'd be quite surprised if nobody got that one right. Question 12. Who said this? We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. The answer is Peter Venkman said it, and that he was played by Bill Murray from Ghostbusters. So 1 point for each of those, 1 for Peter Venkman, 1 for Bill Murray and 1 for Ghostbusters. Question 13. Who said this? When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. So the answer was, it was said by Peter from Dawn of the Dead. Peter was played by Ken Foree. So you'll get 1 point for each of those answers. Question 14. Who said this? No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering. So this was said by Pinhead, played by Doug Bradley, and it's from the film Hellraiser. 1 point for each of those answers. And question 15. Who said this? Darling, light of my life, I'm not going to hurt you. You didn't let me finish my sentence. I said I'm not going to hurt you, I'm just going to bash your brains in. Of course, that's said by Jack, played by Jack Nicholson, from the film The Shining. So in total, 15 points available for round 3. Round 4, alternative movie posters. Question 16, this was for the movie Us, also directed by Jordan Peele. Question 17, this is The Village of the Damned. Question 17, this was It Follows. Question 19, this was Creep 2. And question 20, Cabin in the Woods. So that was 1 point per question, so for round 4 there were 5 points available there. Let's move on to round 5. Horrible lyrics. Okay, question 21. I asked you, what song are these lyrics from? The zombies were having fun, the party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5. And the answer for that was the Monster Mash. If anyone's interested, it was by Bobby Pickett, but we only need Monster Mash for the point there. Question 22. What song and film are these lyrics from? Their house is a museum. When people come to see them, they really are a-screaming. And that was, of course, the Addams Family. So 2 points available there. So the Addams Family for the song and the Addams Family for the film. Or if you've just written the Addams Family once for both, then that's also fine. Okay, what song and film are these lyrics from? There are few who deny, at what I do I am the best, for my talents are renowned far and wide. When it comes to surprises in the moonlit night, I excel without ever even trying. With the slightest little effort of my ghost-like charms, I have seen grown men give out a shriek. With the wave of my hand and a well-placed moan, I have swept the very bravest off their feet. So the answer is this song is Jack's Lament. And it's from the film The Nightmare Before Christmas. So 1 point for each of those answers, 1 for the song and 1 for the film. Question 24. What song and film are these from? It's been 300 years right down to the day, now the witch is back and there's hell to pay. The answer is, of course, I Put a Spell on You, that's the name of the song, from the film Hocus Pocus. And question 25, what song and film are these lyrics from? He kept a shop in London town of fancy clients and good renown. And what if none of their souls were saved? They went to their maker impeccably shaved. So the answer is, the song was called The Ballad of Sweeney Todd, and the film is Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. I would also just accept it, Sweeney Todd, as the name of the film. Okay, so for round 5, that's the end there, and there were 9 points available, 2 points for each question, apart from the first question where there was only 1 point available. Okay, on to round 6, Halloween trivia. Question 26. Where in the world did jack-o'-lanterns originate? So the answer is Ireland. Apparently the story goes an Irish man named Stingy Jack tricked the devil and therefore was not allowed into heaven or hell. So spent his days roaming the earth, carrying a lantern, and went by the name Jack of the Lantern. 1 point available for that one. Question 27. What was candy corn originally called? A. Chicken corn, B. Chicken feed, or C. Candy kernels? And the answer is B. Chicken feed, if you can believe it. Apparently the Gurlitt's Confectionery Company sold boxes with a rooster on the front in order to appeal to America's agricultural roots, according to the National Geographic. Yep. Question 28. In the past, some animal rescue shelters suspended adoptions of a particular animal in the run-up to Halloween. What animal was it? The answer is black cats, as apparently they were worried that the animals were in danger of satanic cults in the days leading up to Halloween. Question 29. The Michael Myers mask in the film Halloween was inspired by a Captain Kirk mask. True or false? The answer is true. Apparently when shooting the original 1978 film, production designer Tommy Lee Wallace picked up 2 masks from a Hollywood Boulevard magic shop. A clown and a William Shatner as Captain Kirk in Star Trek mask. Apparently, Tommy put the clown mask on, and those with him thought it was kind of scary, but then he put the Shatner mask on and everybody said, wow, that's perfect. They then spray painted it white, cut the eye holes bigger, and apparently the rest is history. And question 30. The tradition of dressing up for Halloween was inspired by a rogue gang of adults who tried to rob a bank in vampire outfits on Halloween. True or false? The answer is indeed false. I have no idea how Halloween started, but it wasn't this, as I just made this up off the top of my head. I'd like to say a thank you to goodhousekeeping.com, as 4 out of 5 of the questions from this were taken from that website. Very interesting facts. If you'd like to go and have a look there, please do. Okay, so that's the end of the quiz. There are a total of 45 points available. Please do let us know on the Facebook page how many you got, or if you've got any questions, and we'll see if we can help. Thanks very much and have a great Halloween. Bye bye.